Hello again, everybody. It is Takedown, the relentless pursuit of excellence. Where did I learn it? When I was at Iowa. Who puts that close to their heart and puts it out there for everybody to see? The Hawkeye Wrestling Club, here to talk about what's going on with the HWC. Luke Eustice. Luke, how are you?
Not too bad. Just coming to you from Panera. So if you hear people calling out orders in the background, that's what's going on.
And you know what? It makes it different. And we like that. Panera, of course, the great home of the Hawkeyes over there in Iowa City when it comes to eating well. Panera Bread. All right, Riverside golf outings coming up, Luke, on the heels of what some would say was a tremendous weekend in Madison, Wisconsin at the World Team Trials. The Hawkeyes performed rather well. In order to continue that performance and support, you guys have to do some fundraising.
Yeah, we do. We do about 10 events a year. Actually, we just got done at the end of June, like June 26th, 27th. We had a 3D bow shoot that was awesome. We pretty much cap it out every year. We have 90 people, so we have basically 30 teams of three, 15 regular teams, and then 15 dealer teams. And they shoot at, I think we had close to 30 3D targets. And anybody that shoots archery knows that those things are not cheap, and we have some great people that help us, and an awesome course, and they just kind of walk around. Tom Ramos did it. McDonough did it. It's awesome. And then our next event here is our golf outing down in Riverside, Iowa, which is 10, 15 miles south of Iowa City at Blue Top Ridge at Riverside Casino. Awesome 18-hole course, and it's super long. They have like a 600 and some yard par 5, which is awesome. And right now I think we have close to 28 teams registered, which is awesome for us. And again, all that money goes to help send guys overseas. We got Sam Stoll right now, who's getting ready to he goes to training camp in Michigan. He's on the junior FILA Greco team. And then we got Metcalf and Ramos that are on the world team, and they're at training camp right now. So, I mean, the club helps everybody that needs to go overseas or needs to go train. So those events are unbelievably important for us sponsoring those guys.
Now, at the Riverside Casino course, that beautiful golf course, the Blue Top Ridge golf course in Riverside, you can go there early. You can go there on Sunday. The event takes place on Monday, but we encourage you to check out the hotel and the casino, because that way you're fresh for the next Monday morning start. The shotgun start, I think, or registration's at 10:30, lunch at 11, 12:30 shotgun start. But you don't want to get there late or stressed. And you know how driving will stress a lot of you guys out. What you get for the $800 per team or $200 an individual. Well, there are some stuff that you will get, and I've experienced this before. Tell us what some of the golfers will receive prior to going out on the golf course.
Well, we'll have lunch for them, of course, and then this year we're going to try to actually do something different. Where in the past we've gotten, and you've been there before, been to outings where we've given hats and visors and polos, and it's usually a pretty good gift pack. And this year, I'm wearing it right now, but with Nike and the HWC or Terry kind of joining ways, we actually decided to do like a really nice it'll be a little bit nicer golf polo than we've done, and we're just going to try to do that this year and see how that goes. Ideally, my thought process is that everyone needs they have a certain number of golf polos in their arsenal. And if you can give them a really nice Nike golf polo, they're going to put it in their rotation, and then they're going to go golfing with their buddies and see the HWC, and someone's going to ask them, and then they're going to be ambassadors for what we're trying to do. So this year I don't know if we're going to go light. The light in the number, but very high in the quality. So we're excited about that this year. And then of course everything that we do, I hide bobbleheads out on the courses. So if you're not very good at golf, and your golf game is starting to not be very good, you can look for the bobbleheads that I hide in the sand traps and the trees and things like that. And then if you find one, you get a prize. We do a whole mess of things, games while we're there. We do games and everything. People always want to know, hey, can we do raffles? Why don't we do that? And ideally, I just want people to come have a good time. And then, all the little games we play are just everyone gets to participate, and we get prizes. And we'll have, 26 teams. We'll probably have 3 flights of 3 teams. So we'll give away 9 different team prizes. And those will range from bags to sweatshirt blankets to T-shirts to hats. I mean, you name it. We really try to treat our people that come to our events good.
You mentioned Nike, and recently Terry Brands and the Hawkeye Wrestling Club have become members of Team Nike. So it gives you guys a new collection, new ideas, new manufacturer, new products to work off of. It's kind of exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's awesome. I think it's good. And again, it's more just the club. Of course, the University of Iowa is going to continue to be A6 and Cliff Keen, like I'm wearing now. That's our singlets are Cliff Keen, our warm-ups are Cliff Keen, our shoes are A6, and that's not going to change. We're just looking at different possibilities for our club. And like I said to you earlier, competition isn't a bad thing. Just like in Division I, Ohio State's coming on, Penn State's coming on. That competition is good because it's going to elevate everybody else in the sport, whether you're competing or you're on a apparel side of the company.
By the way, you don't have to wait to win your apparel. You can go to the HWC store. Go to the HawkeyeWrestlingClub.com online and check out what I'm talking about. It's there. You'll be able to see registration opportunities for the 3 golf outings that will be taking place this summer. One coming up, Riverside, Iowa. That'll be Monday, July 6th. And then we have 2 more opportunities, don't we?
Yeah. So the basically our generic website is hwcgolf.com, and that will take you to the most recent golf outing that's coming up. So right now, the hwcgolf.com will take you to the Riverside one. We have one in Okoboji, and again, I don't have my notes in front of me, but I think it's in August. That one's hwcokoboji-golf.com, and then we'll have one over in Des Moines greater area, which will be in September, and that will be hwcdesmoinesgolf.com. But if you think about hwcgolf.com, that will take you to the most recent golf outing that we have coming up too.
So the August 8th for Okoboji is August 14th. That's a Friday.
There we go.
It'll be at Emerald Hills Golf Course.
And then the Des Moines one will be in September.
Yeah, and that one's at a discounted price. You can put a team together for $600 or $150 an individual. Des Moines, on the other hand, in September, and we always attend this one, will be a Thursday date. Thursday, September 24th, Echo Valley Country Club. Always a beautiful experience there. 12 o'clock registration, 1 o'clock start. That goes to $800 a team. You're going to see a lot of Hawkeye fans from Des Moines in attendance. And, of course, we want to talk about the athletes that it supports. Talk to us a little bit about.
Yeah, for sure. Our athletes will be there. Obviously, McDonough and Ramos and Metcalf their schedules are a little bit different with being on the world team. But obviously, McDonough will probably be there unless he's at camp. We'll have Bobby Telford will be there, and then any other additions that we have to the club. And we're always looking for additions right now to try to add to who we have on staff from the club standpoint. And then our coaches will be there and. We usually have some good alum that come back, and again, it's a fun event. It's kind of a way for us to say thank you for all the support as well, and we definitely treat our people right when they come to those events. We make sure they leave happy.
And that's one of the great things. And I've known that since 1973. The gold standard truly is the Hawkeye Wrestling Club for a lot of reasons. You guys aren't taking fans for granted, in as much as you're doing your job when it comes time to for competition. When it comes time for fun, you guys know how to have a good time.
Our fans are unbelievably important, especially I value them from a university standpoint just because they are the reason why we have the attendance record every year. And that we do not take that for granted. And we hold ourselves to a high standard to entertain them. And then also from a club standpoint, because, our club runs a pretty high payroll rate, and we spend some money to keep our guys around, and we make sure that when they want to go travel, they can go travel, and we pay for that. And so all that money comes from donors. And so our idea is to try to treat them as good as possible so that they have a reason to support us, and then hopefully our guys continue to go out there and perform, and then they see the benefit of supporting the club, both from the international side of it, and then our international guys being able to work out with our collegiate guys, and our collegiate guys being successful. So I know that our staff and our athletes don't take our fans for granted, and we want them to continue to come out and support us tenfold.
I was talking with Ed Bannock just the other day, and We were reminiscing about our time at Iowa and the importance of the Hawkeye Wrestling Club in the unity that it provided. And it truly is about family, and the Hawkeye Wrestling Club is the extension of that.
Yeah, it is. And I like you said, ideally when our guys come to school here, we want them to transition from collegiate to the Hawkeye Wrestling Club, because that's their highest goals. And you stay in the family, and we continue to build you from collegiate all the way through internationally, and you see that with some of our guys right now.
Luke Eustice has been our guest on the Nike Hot Seat today. He is live at Panera Bread, where you hear the orders coming in fast and furious. It's coming up on the 12 o'clock lunch hour, so you might guess they're busy. Luke, we appreciate the time today. Thank you so much. I know it's camp season, so you guys
Awesome.
are ultimately very busy.
Yeah, sorry for the connection. Panera, we got to work on their Wi-Fi in Iowa City.
Well, you got to ask them to step it up. The gold standard is set by the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. Let's get it done. What do you say?
Awesome. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support, and we'd love to have anybody come out for the golf outing. They're great. It's always going to be about 70, low humidity, and a light breeze out of the south for all three of our golf outings. So
and
you can plan on that and know that it's going to be nice weather.
Luke Eustice, always good to talk to you. My best to your mom and dad and your brother as well.
Will do. Have a good one, Scott.
You bet. That's Luke
Thanks.
Eustice. He's been in the Nike Hot Seat live from Panera Bread. I'm Scott Kessler.